Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Irene, and please don't forget to subscribe. Don't watch this video without subscribing, and if you are watching my videos again, I really appreciate everyone for the support. So last week, this is not something that it's something that I had before and I just didn't really care, or maybe I cared and I got a bit furious about it and it never clicked my head again. So I thought I should address this, maybe to also wanting to see what other people's opinion would be about this. So there was a day when we had a conversation with my friends about the word Bambo. One of my friend was walking somewhere in Warsaw, and then someone said Bambo. Mujenik Bambo. I will also leave the name of this poem here. Bambo the Black Child is a children's poem by Polish Jewish author Julian Tovin. It's about a little black boy called Bambo who lives in Africa. The poem is 16 lines long, arranged in 8 rhythmic couplets. It tells the story of Bambo, a young black African child who diligently studies in the African school. When he returns home, he fools around and is told off by his mother. He reacts by frowning. When offered milk by his mother, he runs off and climbs a tree. His mother tells him to have a bath, but he is afraid that he will be whitened. Okay. His mother loves him though. The poem ends by saying that it is a pity that black happy Bambo doesn't go to school with us. I'm going to share my own opinion about the poem, but then I will also try to give you facts about the poem so you do not take, so I don't know, it might have some conflicting opinions. I'm very open, much open to whoever wants to comment, share anything, any views about this. So I went ahead, made my own research about the poem, and it looks like children in Poland, they are being taught, they are reading this poem. Maybe it's part of their literature work that was one of the pieces that are being taught in school, and so people know about this poem from their very young age. So no, the kid showed the mother that she was in the grocery store and she was just in one of the shelves, and then the kid called out the mother and said Bambo. And then I think the mother knows about the poem. She just smiled to my friend. So my friend was curious and came and asked us in the group, like, guys, what is the meaning of Bambo? So people already had an idea about this. So they said they call that out to black people. It's also a way of, so some people say it's somehow racist. Some people say no, it's not racist. It's because these Polish kids, they're being taught in school about this story of an African child, and the poem was named Bambo. But some people take it knowingly as a way of addressing a black person in a racist, attitude. You're Bambo. Or from this particular child, I would say she just knew that she had just read the poem about the African black child. So she knows that any black person is just a Bambo. So I would say this angel does not know anything. It's just she knows that any black person is Bambo because she read that at school. But for people who are very old, people who, in their mind, they know about this racism situation, the African everything. So if you address a person with Bambo, somehow you might, have that attitude with yourself. So I'm not in a position to say if really Bambo is racist or it is not, but in my opinion, I'm saying a disclaimer, in my own opinion, I think I'm gonna read the poem to you guys, and then you will tell me what you think about it. But in my own words, I think it's just the poem has. Now we are analyzing a poem. Yeah, so I'm gonna analyze a poem for you guys. Yeah, so I'm gonna look for this poem, and then I will read to you, and then you will tell me what you think about it, and if it's really good for a Polish person to call Bambo a black person, or just, you know, to internalize. If you see a black person, just say Bambo in your own heart. Don't say it out. Or it's okay just to say. You will tell me what you think about it. And I know there are even African out there who do not know even this thing existed, so I might be shedding some light to you about this situation. And there are people out there who, you know, they might already have had this in their mind, and they just, you know, ignoring it or somehow. And I saw there's this beautiful lady I follow from YouTube. Her name is African Queen in Poland. Hi, Sister Samira. Yeah, so the very last video that she shared with the two couples, they mentioned about it, and I saw that, and I thought it's about time I also say a word about it. So if you want to also if you want to watch the video of Samira, African Queen in Poland, I'll also leave that in the description below. She's doing an amazing job. She's one of the ladies that I approached when I came to Poland. Before I even came to Poland, I was like, I wrote to her, and she was very, very welcoming. And I can't wait to see you. I'm gonna read. I will leave also the link of the poem in Polish, or maybe I'm going to write. No, it's gonna be very long. I will just screenshot the poem and just keep it. So you will be reading this with me. I will keep it somewhere. So in English, you say Bambo Brown. On African land lives Bambo and the Browns. His chocolate face shines even when he frowns. As soon as the sun appears on the horizon, his new book is what he's keen on. And when he comes back home from school, he plays tricks as he thinks is quite cool. Come drink some milk, his mommy said. But he climbing the trees prefers. Come to take bath, his mommy replies. But Bambo does not want his skin to turn white. But mommy loves her little boy, and he is good and full of joy. What a pity that Bambo, clever and funny, is not there to make the weather warm and sunny. Okay, maybe this is not very good, but there's also another version of this, which the last line is, what a pity that Bambo is not coming to school with us. So in my opinion, I don't know if a black child does not want to take shower because they are afraid of turning white. So I don't, because many people had, you know, highlighted that line. And a pity that an African child did not go to school. This piece was written 100 years ago, when I would say in Poland, African skin was very rare. Maybe it was not there at all. People are just seeing this happening in America. And I don't think if the poet was racist, because 100 years ago, you know, the situation of Jews, they were even not wanted. So if it was the issue of racism, I think it had to even be with this poet. I don't know, guys. I'm very much open to hear your opinion. So I don't want to highlight, but in my own views, I think it was not written on a racist perspective. But considering what is happening in Poland now, calling out a black person Bambo, like loud, calling them out loud, could be termed as to be racist because you're doing it purposely. But a child who has just gone to school, has read the piece, and now knows every dark skin is Bambo, regardless of their gender, because the piece is, the Bambo was a guy, with a kid, was a boy. So let's see and hear what people say about this poem, and I thought this needs to be addressed. And I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching, and have a great week. Bye.